Hi-oh! Name's Gila, but I also respond to Jella. Welcome back and happy Valentine's Day to everyone, whether you have a real significant other or a 2D version. No shame. Sometimes 2D versions are just better. Speaking of 2D, I'm drawing a very simple Valentine's Day pic of my two main characters from my webtoon, Not Alice. I asked people in real life and on webtoons on which pose they like among three choices, and number one barely got first place, having only one vote more than choice three. My younger brother said, however, that number two is best and that everybody else is wrong. So it seems like he has very strong opinions. The more I looked at all the choices, the more I liked one and three, but I still couldn't choose between those two, so I'm kind of happy that, you guys chose it for me. Oh, and as usual, I still don't know where my stand is, so if the voice sometimes sounds off, fading in or out or whatnot, that may be why. Anyway, I realized that this is my first video of 2021, so Happy New Year's, y'all. I know it's kind of late, but it's the thought that counts. In all honesty, I really wanted to make a video practicing a skill in January, such as, hue, saturations, or values, but I was kind of preoccupied. And you can probably guess what it was. Yeah, it was my webtoon. I finally made it. Hooray! It's called Not Alice with a capital N-O-T. You can find it on webtoons, and you can just type in Not Alice. It's in the exact same style that I am currently drawing in this video, and it's under the same username of Angela Rotiel. Currently, I have a few chapters up, each split into two parts so that I could post as weekly as possible. Honestly, I've been building this world in my head for about 3 or 4 years now. They used to be just doodles, and then they became their own world, like most of my doodle ideas do. Honestly, I have so many ideas, and I know that I'll never be able to get through all of them. Anyways, that is for another video. A discussion on how there's so many ideas, but never enough time to execute them. So back to the topic at hand. This is a Valentine's Day video, so I won't be speaking much about the drawing process, since this was more for fun and just casual drawing experience, so I wasn't really focused on any skills. So I'll be talking mostly about my webtoon and its premise to see if y'all are interested in joining for the ride. The synopsis is: a teenage girl is dropped into Wonderland and told she is Alice. However, that is not her name. Lena refuses to play the role and sets on a journey to get back home. She's accompanied by a companion, Cheshire Cat, who seems to be in it for the entertainment. However, the longer she stays in Wonderland, the more she learns of the secrets connected to this place and its inhabitants. It's a grimmer situation than she realized, especially as she slowly begins to forget who she is. That was my narrative voice. I have two different types, the ones that I talk to and the ones where I'm sort of reading a script or a story. As you might be able to tell, there are some darker themes addressed in this webtoon as it moves along the plot, starting off more exploratory before delving into the secrets that Wonderland and its inhabitants hold. Hints are scattered throughout, so not everything will be blatantly stated. So in that aspect, it has mystery, and I honestly love doing that kind of stuff, creating puzzles for people to figure out, just ask my D&D group. Yes, I am a DM, and I honestly just love creating mystery aspects, because it's just so entertaining and interesting and fun to just watch other people, figure it out. Anyways, as for the genre, it's a mix of fantasy, a gallon of drama, a pint of romance, and a cup of action. The two main characters we are following are, of course, Lena and Cheshire Cat. That's what I like about this picture that I'm drawing, as it shows Lena as the more introverted one, while Cheshire Cat shows signs of his more energetic and, extroverted nature. Here, they look really relaxed with each other, which is kind of funny because thus far in the webtoon, Lena is not having any of Cheshire Cat's not at all mischievous and sketchy behavior. She doesn't like the situation right now, as indicated in the synopsis, which makes sense considering her personality and circumstances, as you guys will get to know her more throughout the story. Okay, so what else can I say without speaking spoilers? I guess a schedule regarding Not Alice content on this channel. This is my first ever webtoon, as well as my first long-term artistic project, so I'll probably be posting things regarding my experience making a webtoon and how I improve along the journey. See, I know I have limitations, and I look forward to seeing myself grow as I draw more episodes, such as making better backgrounds and more dynamic poses, all things that I'll be practicing and posting about. Oh, and of course, ways to draw faster because, oh my goodness, I knew that webtoons was going to take a lot of work. I knew it. But to just actually go through with it. Huh. So much respect for people who like have this as a career. It's still an enjoyable experience, it just takes so much time. And I'm trying to be on a schedule. Emphasis on the trying. So regarding this Valentine's Day drawing, I did something different in terms of the colors that I don't usually do when I'm actually coloring my comics, because I wasn't focused on speed and more so just, having some fun, experimenting a little bit. So instead of having all character colors on one layer and all background characters on another layer, I split the color layers by, color, and put them in folders for their respective character. I honestly love folders. It's like my favorite thing in the world. I like an organized workplace on my Clip Studio Paint because it just gets really messy real quick. And I don't want to be wasting time trying to figure out which layer is what. So I name everything. This method of separating all the colors definitely takes longer, but I can see its merits. However, I'll keep to my usual technique of characters on one layer, backgrounds on another, because that just takes less time. And again, I'm trying to keep a schedule. And I also know that not every episode will be perfect, especially since I know I have so much growing to do that will naturally occur as I just continue drawing. And I don't want to be spending so much time on just one episode when I could be telling a story. Anyways, I'll also be doing character sheet videos, and depending on how you look at them, they may contain some spoilers because the designs sort of help better explain the characters. Or at least that's how I see it in my mind, where I chose specific character designs to indicate something about the character, which I think is what you're supposed to do when you are doing character design. Later down the line, I might also do streams of me just drawing a comic episode and chatting, but that'll most likely be on Twitch because I know that's more streamer friendly for newcomers. And if you guys have any other ideas regarding Not Alice videos, you can definitely put it in the comments on here or on my webtoons. Either is fine. I honestly love reading the comments as they give me a better idea of how people are taking my story. And, I am making the story for myself, but a story I feel is meant to be told and to be shared with others. So I want to hear what you guys have to say, and I want to see if you guys, as things move along, if you guys are able to figure out some secrets that are going on. Well, I think that's everything I can think of right now. Again, happy Valentine's Day, and thanks for watching and listening to my ramblings. My voice may have sounded a little different this time. I'm not fully sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was because, surprise, crazy. I'm actually recording this during the day and not at 1 a.m. in the morning. But I guess that's it. Oh, it's also been freezing all over, so please be careful when you are on the roads. Drive slow, give yourself plenty of room between you and the car in front of you. I don't want y'all getting hurt out there. Anyways, annyeong, adios, bye!